Julian said, what do you expect the Yankees to do after Eovaldi and Corbin are signed? A lot of questions. Steven saying, what are the Yankees' trade options? Rumors going on. So what are you hearing on the front of the Yankees right now?
Well, Happ is supposedly their next target, and they're saying that Happ was their number 2 choice. Although they would have paid Eovaldi more, I think they will not give Happ that kind of a deal. They liked Happ very much. He was undefeated for them in the regular season. He pitched very well in New York. Certainly has it in him. I'm not sure they're going to be the favorite there. The Yankees really seem to be towing the line. They're not going crazy. They're not spending stupid money. They've been outbid badly. I don't want to say badly, but by a lot on the first 2 big pitchers. So I'm not sure that they're going to get Happ either. Happ had 10 teams looking at him. So, it's not going to be Washington now, but so let's say it's 9 teams. And Philly was one of those teams. So Yankees may be outbid on Happ. You don't hear Keuchel associated with the Yankees, which is a little odd because Keuchel is a guy who's done it in the American League. He is left-handed, and he's been very good in the postseason, particularly against the Yankees. He won the wild card with a shutout over the Yankees in 2015. You'd think they'd remember that. It's a little unusual. We haven't heard him connected to the Yankees. And the word that I'm getting is that Keuchel would love to go to a big market and pitch on the big stage. He would love L.A., would love Chicago, would love Boston, would love New York. And for now, the teams we've heard associated with Keuchel are not those teams. It's Cincinnati, it's Atlanta, Philly, maybe to a degree, but not New York to this point. But I wouldn't rule it out. And, of course, we know that Cleveland is working there. They could still trade Kluber. They could still trade Bauer, one of the two possibly. But I'm not sure that there's a match with the Yankees. They want young outfielders. The Yankees have a ton of outfielders. I don't know if they have the young outfielders to trade. Right now, Aaron Hicks is their center fielder. I'm not sure they're going to trade him. That's not going to get you Kluber anyway. And, of course, they have the young player that they got from Cleveland, whose name is escaping me right now, but a prospect, the guy with red hair. I was going to play Jeopardy here. In any case, he was with Cleveland. I'm not sure Cleveland's going to want him back. He's not going to get you Kluber either. So it doesn't really matter that I can't think of his name at the moment. Clint Frazier, there it is. So I don't think either one of those guys gets you Kluber. So I think the Yankees have to rely on free agency unless there's some trade out there that we don't know about. And it appears Syndergaard's staying with the Mets. And if he doesn't stay with the Mets, they ain't trading with the Yankees anyway.
You just answered Nelson's question. He said, do you think the Yankees will trade for Corey Kluber? So I
think they'd like to. Obviously, former Cy Young winner still has it. I see the Dodgers as a better matchup. Dodgers are a good matchup for Kluber. They have those outfielders that they need in Cleveland. Cleveland's outfield is weak right now. I think the issue there, as it is probably is in the Real Muto trade too, I think both teams probably want Cody Bellinger, and I don't blame them for wanting him, but I don't blame the Dodgers for keeping him either. Yeah. Dodgers have other outfielders, other left-handed hitting outfielders that they prefer to trade, probably Jock Peterson, Alex Verdugo, very talented guys who they think would form a nice package for either of the pitchers in Cleveland or for the catcher, Real Muto. But I think Bellinger is unlikely to be traded. Understand why he's being asked about, though.
Mark said, I personally think if the Yankees weren't willing to go 6 or even 5 on Corbin, they wouldn't do a multi-year deal on Happ, which is what he's asking for. Is that something that plays into everything that you were just saying?
Yeah, I think they're towing the line. They're willing to do a multi-year deal, which is 2 years. I count that as multi. I don't know. Maybe some people say multi is 3, but to me, 2 is multi. I'd be happy getting 2-year deals. So that to me is multi.
That doesn't exist in our industry.
Yeah, Happ is in his mid-30s. So he's not going to get as long a deal as the other guys. I do think that he will find a team out there willing to give him 3 years. I am not sure that's going to be the Yankees, and that's why I'm skeptical about whether they keep him. If there are no other teams willing to do a 3-year deal, then they've got a good shot. He liked it in New York. He lived right in Manhattan, right near me, as a matter of fact, on the Upper East Side, and terrific guy. And like anybody who's been around, he's from Northern Illinois. He played with a lot of different teams, but never in New York. He had a little bit of trepidation to begin with, and he really enjoyed his time with the Yankees. That being said, if there's a 3-year deal out there anywhere close to that Rich Hill, which was, I think, 3 for 48, something like that with the Dodgers a few years ago. I mean, can't blame him if he takes that.